Welcome everyone, and thanks for joining me. Today I thought that I would make a little trip back over to Chief Logan Pond over at the state park here in Logan County, West Virginia. I'm gonna be fishing for some stock trout. I was there recently. I ended up catching a couple of small fish, as you can see right here. They wasn't all that big, but who knows, maybe I can hook into a big one like I did the other day. I'm getting ready to head that way now. I hope you guys can come along with me here. I'm going to be taking the scenic route. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you when we get there. Well folks, I have finally arrived. I am at the pond. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon here on Wednesday, January the 25th. I've just got off work, so I don't have very long to fish. You know, the weather has been kind of crazy here today. We had a lot of rain earlier. The sun came out. We had blue skies. I'm hoping it would stay out, but it looks like the clouds have now rolled back in here. So hopefully it don't rain. I can get a little bit of fishing in. We'll try to fish for at least an hour, maybe an hour and a half. We'll see what happens. But I'm going to start off with a Super Duper. That's what I caught a couple trout on the other day while I was here. They wasn't hitting the Joe's fly, but who knows. We'll switch it up here and see what happens. May throw some spoons again, maybe some Joe's flies. I even have some other lures that we may try out. But again, I don't have long, so without wasting any more time, guys, let's get down to the water and let's see if we can catch a trout. Well, guys, we got a little breeze blowing here, but I'm gonna start off with this 503 Super Duper here, this chrome Super Duper. We'll see how we do. They didn't want the flies the other day, but they did hit the Super Duper. You just never know. We'll give them a few different things here with what time we have and see if they're willing to play. There's probably not a whole lot of trout left in here. It's been about 3 weeks since they've stocked, so I'm hoping there's a few, and hopefully we can get on some here before it gets dark. Maybe we'll catch that evening bite. There's one. There's one. Come in here, little trout. Oh, he's full of it. Get in here, buddy. We'll let you go. I promise. We don't even have you hooked all that bad either. Anyway, guys, there he is, the first fish. Nice little rainbow here. Little guy. But good thing is he gets to go back. All right, man. All right, guys, we've been here about 10 minutes. I'm hoping that's not the only one we catch, but hey, at least that got the skunk out of the way. That's number one, and hopefully we can catch a few more. Wish this wind would die down a little bit, but we caught that rainbow on the Super Duper. That's the 503 chrome color. I'll show you exactly what I'm using here, guys. Believe it or not, this lure does catch trout. This is a 503 chrome. It's got the reflective on it there with the red tip, and that's what we caught him on. That's what they were hitting the other day. I fished probably an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, all along the backside of this pond from one end to the other, throwing spinners, and did not get the first hit. And I think probably within about 5 minutes, maybe the third cast, fourth cast of throwing that Super Duper, I ended up catching my first trout the other day. Ended up catching another one and had a couple misses. So if you guys haven't tried these Super Dupers, you need to pick one up and try them out, because the trout love them. On these Super Dupers, I don't do anything special. I just let it sink there a little bit, let it get down in the water column, depending on how deep of water you're in. I use a slow retrieve, just like I would any spoon. And you wouldn't think they would be that effective, but man, I've caught a lot of trout over the years throwing these Super Dupers. So if you're throwing flies and they're not working, if you're throwing this, oh, there's another one. There's another one. Oh, come in here, buddy. You make number 2. Yeah. We don't have you hooked bad either. All right, guys, here is number 2. About the same size as that other rainbow, and we're going to let him go. Well, folks, that made trout number 2. 2 rainbows on the 503 Super Duper. I haven't been here maybe 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes, and so far that lure has produced 2 fish in a short period of time. So believe me when I tell you, Super Dupers work for trout. If you guys have never used them, try them out and see how they work for you. But it's about 60 degrees. It feels really well out here. Again, we have a slight kind of steady breeze here going, so hopefully it don't get too bad, and hopefully we don't get any rain. But I'm going to enjoy it while I can. I don't have very long, so let's see if we can catch a few more trout. Guys, this wind is a howling. I don't know how it's coming across on the audio, but I wish it would calm down. I don't know that it will, but I am starting to see some blue skies. That's a positive sign anyway. But we do have a steady breeze, and you know how that is when you're trying to fish. It's not all that fun. There's one, there's one, there's one. We got a fish here. We got another trout. Looks like a little better one here too, guys. Looks like a little better one. All right. Come in here, buddy. All right, guys, here's another rainbow. We are moving up in size. We're gonna let him go though. That's all right, Mr. Trout. Off he goes. Well, folks, it's about 15 minutes after 4. I've been here about an hour and 15 minutes. Despite all this wind, I have managed to catch 3 fish, so I'm not doing too bad. But kind of moved around the lake here a little bit. I'm back where I started. Probably finish up right here because I don't have a whole lot of time left, but did go on the upper end there where the dam is and caught the best fish. That last fish was probably my better fish, but I'm gonna finish up again right where I started here, continuing to throw that Super Duper. It has produced for me here of late, so let's get our lines back in the water and see if we can't catch another one. Yeah, guys, I don't have long. The sun is going down, but I'm pretty happy to come out here and catch 3 right after work. I was just wondering if it was still left in here. It has been about 3 weeks since they've stocked. This lake gets fished quite a bit. I know a lot of trout have been caught out of here, so I will take it. One more would be good, even a bigger fish would be better. I'm at the same location, not the same spot, but the same location. I lost that huge trout here one day after their initial stocking, which I'm still disappointed in, but hopefully I can redeem myself here and maybe hook into a bigger fish. I don't know if that'll happen today, probably not, but they should be stocking here probably in the next couple weeks. I'll definitely make a trip back over here and see if we can't hook into another. Most of the fish that I've been catching have been small. That last fish was probably my biggest fish yet, other than that huge trout that broke my line there at the bank. And if I would have had my net, that would have never happened. But that's what happens when you forget your net. There's one. There's one. We got another one. Oh man, he got off right here at the bank, man. Oh man. Guys, it's about 5 o'clock. I am running out of daylight. I'd like to catch one more, but probably gonna have to wrap it up here. If I would have landed that last one, that would have been number 4. He was a decent fish, probably at least as big, if not bigger than that third one I caught, but you know, that happens sometimes. I was fortunate enough to come out here and at least land 3 if I don't catch another one. But I'm just simply running out of daylight, but I'm gonna make a few more casts here and see what happens. The Super Duper has done pretty well this evening. I just had a feeling I would start off with that and see how well it performed, and I'm pretty happy with the way it has performed, because I have landed at 3. I missed one and then had that last one slip the hook right here at the bank, but I'm still happy with coming out here a couple hours, catching a few fish, guys, right after work. Well, folks, it's about 15 minutes after 5. I'm gonna have to wrap it up. I wish I could stay longer, but unfortunately I'm running out of daylight. The wind is still continuing to blow, so I apologize for the wind and the audio today. It's probably not been the best, but I tell you what, I've had some fun coming out here a couple hours after work, landing 3 trout, had the 4th one hooked right here at the bank, and he slipped the hook. But unfortunately, that's the way it goes sometimes, guys. When you're out fishing, those other 3 I barely had hooked, but did manage to get them in. And I've had some fun today. I hope you guys did as well. I'll be back soon doing some more trout fishing, hopefully taking you guys to some different areas. They will be stocking more ponds and more rivers here beginning in February, so I definitely look forward to that. But again, I'm gonna wrap it up here from Chief Logan Pond here in Logan County, guys. I've had some fun. I hope you did as well, and you know, I'll be back soon. I will catch you on the next one, but until then, thank you for watching.